Hello and welcome to Us Echoes. We are down live at MASH once again for From the Mic Stand. And on the show each week we like to interview some of the most exciting artists around, and this week is no different. We're joined by Maisie Johnson this week from Queen Cool. So yeah, it's great to have you in the studio.
Why, thanks for having me.
Yeah.
In MASH.
How have you been today? I think you've been rather busy. You were
I
in a
have.
rush.
Yes, been working a lot since being furloughed and then back at work, so I'm just trying to make the most of this happening right now, because this would technically be the first gig since March.
Right.
So there you go. But yes.
And people who are new to you and your music, just want to tell us a bit about yourself?
I am the front woman of a band called Queen Cult, as some of you may know, and some of you may not, because we're not that massive. We're not a speck on the radar. But play locally quite often at MASH, and yeah, I'll do some acoustic renditions of some songs that we wrote through lockdown, which will be a bit of fun. So it's usually pretty rocky, though it does vary up.
Sure.
So I'll break them down today, strip them down, and probably forget the odd lyric, because let's be honest, all musicians at the back end of lockdown are out of practice, but you know.
Well, I think the best way to introduce you is with a live track, so what we're going to kick off with?
I'm going to kick off with a new track called Tell Everyone Not to Tell Anyone.
Right.
Bit of a long time title that, isn't it, really? But it's inspired by just watching people in Macclesfield, I think, this one, so yeah.
Great.
I can crack on whenever you want me to. Oh, and hope that the guitar's still in tune. I think that'll do. Tell anyone a words fall from her mouth. Hoping someday she'll be someone, but from then it all went south. Believe me, oh believe me, back up her nose and 4 pints down. Somebody see me, somebody see me. Only seen when she wants to be found. Honestly, that's all the time. Never second guesses her own lines. Finds a man and she's alright. Woman of the night, she might take flight. She says goes. Take that look in her eyes as a sign of the times. Watch out where you strike, 'cause you don't care in the slightest. On her knees and she doesn't even mind it. Wants to believe what in she can't find it. Woman of the night, she might take flight. Go digging, I go. It's getting old. No, she won't be told. remember how I finished that song. Thanks.
That was our first track from Queen Cult tonight. Have you managed to be quite productive and create new songs?
Yeah, to be fair, me and Layla have been cracking on quite a bit in terms of writing over lockdown. Yeah. I think everyone can agree it's been up and down.
Sure.
Hopefully, with everyone staying well, we were lucky enough to through that. But yeah, we had a lot of time on our hands. You know, we were both. Layla was working certain shifts and I was furloughed, so literally we had so much time in that flat, we'd be sick of seeing each other. You'd walk into the kitchen and you'd be like, sick of seeing your face, but I love you so much. But it was mutual, so it was fine. But yeah, no, it was great. I think we wrote about 8 or 9 tunes during lockdown. We did a couple of live streams and stuff and kept it pretty casual, but yeah, at least we got some writing down, and I hope a lot of other instruments, other musicians. I can't speak anymore. I've been speaking all day at work, so you'll have to bear with me. But yeah, I hope other musicians got the same productivity as us, because it was really helpful for that.
When you're writing songs, is that something you usually do together, or? Yeah,
I mean, it varies really. The process, changes quite a lot. So sometimes I'll have a moment at like midnight, and I'll be like, bing, there it is, and I'll get a quick idea down. But then sometimes, an entire arrangement comes out within 3 hours, and it's like we've just got the song, and then or whatever. But then sometimes me and Leigh will just be jamming, and then we'll come up with something different or whatever, and we just kind of discuss it between the two of us. Layla always puts a flavour, it rhymed, Layla put a flavour, what you saying, into the songs as well. She's so melodic with the bass lines, I love it, so we have good click. Yeah.
Are there any particular artists or musicians that have inspired this new ones? Or?
We've been listening to a bit of all sorts, really. I mean, I go through phases in general of listening to music, and then phases where I can't stand to listen to music, just from doing it all the time and all that. So, I mean, I'm trying to think what I've been listening to over lockdown. I listened to a lot of Half Moon Run. Kind of atmospheric and kind of just soft and nice. Yeah. Which is probably opposite to what we've been writing, but I think sometimes that's what triggers it though. Right. It's mad what you can be inspired by in terms of music. It doesn't need to sound like what you play. It can be totally different. God, like me and.
So I heard a bit of Radiohead somehow in that last one.
Yeah, I mean that's the whole like semitone scale going down thing. Yeah, we saw a bit of that with Radiohead as well. Yeah, we've not been listening to any Radiohead recently, so sometimes it just comes out in different ways, but yeah. I mean, sometimes we'll listen to freaking, hip hop and trap, and it's like, what we do, but somehow that comes out in music, definitely. Like sometimes in songs we'll come up with like rap singing verses and stuff, like we'll always like knock in a second verse and it's almost like a rap, and it's like, it comes from listening to like, old school stuff, so.
And you've been writing a lot. Is there a potential to like record an EP or an album? Or?
We are planning on it. We've got some dates booked in soon to get in the studio. We've been working on a little QCHQ at the moment, which we won't disclose too much information about just yet. But we've got plans. We're working on it, and we've got some great people on board with this now. So I think, soon you will start to actually see something come back, because we've been quiet the last year, obviously partly because of lockdown. We had a load of dates booked originally for festivals and all sorts, but
well, it'd be great if we could hear a few more tracks. That'd be awesome.
Yeah, absolutely. I'm trying to think what I should play next. I don't even know. I'm sure I'll play something. Shall I play something else? Yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah? Okay. Hang on. That B string's gonna do my head in. There we go. Okay, alright. There's a track called Sorry 'Cause I'm Not. And forgive me if I forget a lyric, but I'll just make some words up. It's part of it. Sometimes you write a better verse doing that, so. Anyway. And I strolled down to the lake, dipping my toes, treading late. It's getting cool, babe. I've made no promises. Sun never shines on me. Only dust creeps steadily. It's getting cool, babe. We made no promises. But don't think I'm sorry, 'cause I'm not. Did you forget? 'Cause I forgot. So long since our love was lost. Don't think I'm sorry, 'cause I'm not. Drinking another song every day. Losing myself and what's to make of a better story than you, babe. You never noticed we're looping on repeat. Best open occasion I flee for a better story than you, babe. We made no promises. Don't think I'm sorry, 'cause I'm not. Did you forget? 'Cause I forgot. So long since our love was lost. Don't think I'm sorry, 'cause I'm not. Don't think I'm sorry, 'cause I'm not. Did you forget? 'Cause I forgot. So long since our love was lost. Don't think I'm sorry, 'cause I'm not. Don't think I'm sorry, don't think I'm sorry, 'cause I'm not. Do you think you are? Do you think you are? Who do you think you are? 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 That took a minute.
Great. So, yeah, do you want to do one more?
Do one more, yeah, sure thing. I can do another one. Let's just double check the tunage of the guitar again. There we go. Yeah, I'll do another tune. I can do this song, probably the most recent written tune actually, between me and Layla, and it's called Not the Enemy. So of all the tunes, if it's going to be any that I forget the lyrics to, it's most likely this one, because it was written probably about a week ago. It's a bit quieter than the other ones as well, because it was a bit more stripped back on the guitar, so a bit more minimal. But yeah, it's called Not the Enemy. My skin never looks so good. My smile creaks like it should do, and I'm free. No more worries. It's come together all at the same time. I thrive as I realign my own self-worth. I feel the earth under my feet. And from the ground I stand, I'm not so heavy. A weight off my shoulders, I am the better me. And you may weigh a ton, my web you spun. Like a spider, reminder, you're not the enemy. You're not the enemy. I see you're moving on. Too quick, too soon, you've gone. History is repeating. It's disappointing and I just feel sad. Should've used the time that you had to find your way, to feel the earth under your feet. And from the ground I stand, I'm not so heavy. A weight off my shoulders,